G'day folks, it's the Maple Monkey here again with another Marvel United gameplay video for you, and this time we've got a little bit of a bonus one for you. I just put up the video on US Agent, and I said I would be coming back with some homebrew, and we sure are doing that, but we're also doing it to celebrate Father's Day. So over here in Oz we have Father's Day coming up tomorrow as I'm filming this, so hopefully by the time this goes up it will actually be Father's Day here in Australia. So let's have a special family themed game here. So and I realize that it's probably not Father's Day. I don't think it's Father's Day elsewhere in the world, but here in Oz it certainly is. So let's have a look here. We're going to be featuring Father of the Year, or at least in the running for Father of the Year, Ego the Living Planet. So he's the one I thought, yeah, we'll feature this guy. And I have been wanting to show off different designers, up and coming sort of homebrew designers and that sort of thing as well, but I couldn't go past Ego for the theme of this one. And Ego is actually another design by Derek from Canje Studios, but also he's working alongside Steve Kingsley here as well. So Steve and Derek have got together here and designed this one, and as always some great art there by Erwin Thunder. He's looking great, so he looks really cool here. So I thought, yeah, Ego would be a fun one for Father's Day, since he's such a great dad, and he's a very different fight too. So this is, if you want to see what crazy things you can have going on with Marvel United, this is one that's going to flip things on its head a little bit too. So let's flip him over. Speaking of flipping, here we go. So there is his art on the back, and let's have a look at his special setup. So it mentions disruptors, and we'll get to those in a second, but when a disruptor is placed, it counts as clearing a threat. So instead of removing threat cards to clear a threat, we are placing disruptors. Alright, we shuffle the disruptor cards and place them aside, so they're in their own separate deck. You can just see them over here. So they're essentially like threats, but they kind of work in reverse. Let's have a look here. Now you are on Ego in this mission, so there is no mini for Ego. So we are essentially fighting the locations. So the actual board itself, the locations represent the villain that we are traveling around on. So this is a really cool thematic scenario. There's actually another scenario similar to this that I think Helios 23 has worked on, which is the Krakoa, the Living Island, which is a similar sort of thing to this, I think, where you're sort of traveling around on the actual villain itself. And I think maybe Martin, one of the homebrew designers in the Discord as well, I think he has done like an alternate spin on that as well. So so there's some characters similar to this, but I think Ego is sort of like, he probably got his own things going on as well. So yeah, it's just another in the series of crazy Marvel United setup. So let's have a look here. So so there's no mini for him. We're traveling around on top of him essentially, and Ego's target during the villain turn determines the thug spawn. So that'll become relevant when you see the master plan cards, but essentially some of the master plan cards target certain locations, and so that location that gets targeted is also the sort of central one for determining where thugs are spawned. Then place the blueprint card, so it's not a mission card but it's a separate little card. Place the blueprint card next to the villain dashboard, and then we replace the rescue civilians mission with a second defeat thugs mission card. So you can see down here we have 2 defeat thug mission cards. We have our clear threats mission as well, so that's going to be accomplished by placing these disruptors down instead of clearing threats. We're also going to be hopefully knocking a lot of thugs out as well. But then we have this card over here. So this is not a mission card, this is sort of its own little special card here, which is the blueprint card, and you can see that it requires us to put heroic symbols down here, and the more heroes you have, the more of those you need to place down. So they're going to sit there. Alright, so let's see, does it say anything else there? Nope, I think that's it for the setup. So there we go. Now in terms of, I guess another thing with setup, you have the 6 locations that are part of this, and essentially for this mission to work, you pretty much need to be using these 6 locations as well. So these are all special locations that have been designed to represent ego. So we have the main hall here, we have the Cave of Tears, we have the acid fields, the dry plains. Around this side we have Ego's Citadel, and then where we're starting now, it doesn't really call out exactly where you're supposed to start, but I thought the landing pod would be a good thematic place to start, since it's called the landing pod. So that's where we're going to start. And you'll notice that it has a end of turn effect here. So these start uncovered, and we're covering them up as we go to sort of work towards our end goal sort of thing. But this one has an end of turn effect that lets us move to any location. The rest of them are all hazardous locations. They have some sort of mandatory, usually negative effect. So at the Ego Citadel, we have add a crisis token to this and both adjacent locations. So crisis token here, and both of these if you end your turn in this spot. Over here in the main hall, it says if you performed 3 or more heroic / punch actions or attack actions, here, this turn, you may gain a punch token. If you did not, you must discard a card from your hand to the bottom of your deck. So you essentially gain a punch token if you spend a lot of punches and heroics in this spot. If you end your turn in this spot and you haven't done that, then you're going to take damage. So that's the main hall. We've got the Cave of Tears, which adds a thug to this location and the opposite location. And you'll notice that there's both opposite locations are pretty full of thugs at the moment, so that's not a great one. Then we have over here the acid field. So when a hero punches a thug in this location, they take a damage. So I guess you get sort of splashback from there. And then over here in the dry plains, you must discard a card from your hand to the bottom of your deck. So you basically just drying out here, and you basically take a damage if you end your turn in that spot. You'll also notice that all of these locations starting effects or starting sort of tokens are thugs, so there are no civilians in this mission. Hence, we do not have a rescue civilian mission here. And so what we're going to be spending heroics on is mainly working on these blueprints. So there we go. Let's spin around and have a look at what all that means now with the special rules. So here we go. Ego cannot take damage, so has no health, cannot take damage. He's a planet after all. When a hero is KO'd, Ego does not activate his BAM. Instead, we add a crisis token to each location. So every location gets a crisis token if we get KO'd. Then, in order to build a disruptor, which are these cards over here, and essentially are like our clearing threats action. So in order to build a disruptor, all symbols on the blueprint card must be filled. So in this case, we're actually going to be using 4 heroes, so we need to place 4 heroic symbols on this card. Alright, so that is to build a disruptor. So we have to have 4 on the card, and then if there are no thugs in that location, a hero in that location may remove all heroics from the blueprint card, and I'm assuming that's just a free action, to place a disruptor in that location. And I'm assuming that's in their turn. So if there are no thugs in that location, a hero in that location, so I'm assuming you can't just do that whenever you want. I'm assuming you have to it has to be on your turn. There we go, place a disruptor in that location. So we have to fill up this, go into a location, clear it of thugs, and then we can pop the card down. Alright, so his BAM is that he places a crisis token in this location, in the location that he is targeting. So there'll be certain master plan cards that say, target this location, and then it will talk about BAMing. So we place a crisis token in that location, and then we add a thug to the location and both adjacent locations. Then we have overflow. If 1 or more thugs cannot be added to a location, add a crisis token to all locations. So KO'd, everybody gets a thug. No, not a thug, sorry, a crisis token. If we get an overflow, everybody gets a crisis token. Then here's our heroic goal. So this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to place all disruptors. Okay, so heroes win if all disruptors are in place. So even though we only need 4 to advance this mission, or to clear that mission, we actually need to get all 6 out to win. Okay, and all heroes end their turn in the landing pod. So we have to get back here. And it feels like we're playing Unsettled, spreading out and then getting into all sorts of trouble and then coming back and trying to get in the landing pod. If you've played that game Unsettled by, I think it's Orange Nebula, fantastic game. Definitely check that one out. So I wonder if Derek and Steve were inspired by that at all. Must end their turn at the landing pod, and they have to clear all the thugs from that location. So we basically have to go out, put all the disruptors down, and come back here, clear it out so we can take off safely and get out of here, I guess. I have no idea really much about Ego at all, so I'm assuming this is all thematic to like the story of whichever heroes sort of fought on this one in the comics. I guess similar also to the movie as well, the Guardians of the Galaxy 2, I think it was. All right, let's have a look at his villainous plot. So if all locations have number of players, that's going to be 4 plus 2, so 6. If all locations have 6 crisis tokens, the heroes lose. Now that sounds like a lot of crisis tokens, but I'm assuming with all of this, like everybody gets one and everybody gets one, I'm assuming these are going to go up pretty quick. So yeah, that's a bit scary. So anyway, that is Ego. So if that sounds very different to you, that's because it is quite different. And I guess we're going to see how it plays out. Now before we go any further, I'll just quickly show you the disruptor cards here too, because they're all pretty similar. So when we place this out, I guess we draw one from the deck, and then when this is placed, remove all crisis tokens from this location. So essentially you get to put it down and actually sort of like alleviate the problem in that spot for a little while, and then gain a token as well. I'm assuming it's the hero that does that, gains the token, not everybody. So I'll just shuffle these up. There we go. So in order to build a disruptor, all symbols on the blueprint card must be filled. The hero in that location may remove all the tokens from the blueprint card to place a disruptor in that location. And let's see, it does say to make a deck, doesn't it? Shuffle the disruptor cards and place them aside. Yep, okay. Because it doesn't necessarily talk about drawing from the top card from the deck or anything there, but since it tells you to shuffle, I'm assuming it's supposed to be random. You can't just sort of like sort through and go, oh, you know what, we need a movement this turn, so let's get a movement token. So I'm pretty sure we've done that all correct. Okay, well, now let's have a look at this very strong Father's Day theme. So, of course, we've got Ego, so we have to have Star-Lord. Now, Star-Lord is from the original, I think, Season 1 of Marvel United. We're not going to be playing with equipment today. We're also not going to be playing on Heroic or anything like that. We're going to be playing Standard Mode, as is part of the course here on the channel. Hopefully you guys don't mind. And 1, 2, 3. Hopefully it allows the games to go a bit longer than otherwise they might. I might lose pretty quick otherwise without those. But 1, 2, 3. Now, so let's have a look. So he doesn't have any starting hand cards, but he's going to be starting off with a move and a heroic, a punch, and a heroic. So there you go. Not too bad. All right, that's what he's bringing to the party. We have the good old Yondu. Now, the reason we've got Yondu is because old Ego here, he may be Star-Lord's father, but he ain't his daddy. So that's why we're using Yondu. He's the real daddy here. So we're going to be using Yondu in honor of his heroics in the second movie there. Again, he does not have a starting hand card, I believe. So we're just going to shuffle him up. Again, I think he's a Season 1 hero. Whoopsie. 1, 2, 3. Pop that down there. And what have we got? He's got a, what's this say? A Yakka Arrow Whirlwind starting Your location going clockwise. Defeat one thug in each location. Wow. Only stop when there are no thugs in the next. Well, that sounds pretty handy for this scenario. That's pretty cool. We've got a punch and more punches. I am a little worried about do we have enough heroics in this team, but that's all right. Now, our next character here is going to be a hero who is from the season 3, so this is Daken. So he's probably the only real new content besides Ego himself that we're showing off here in this video. So, but he is the son of Wolverine, I believe. That anyway, that's what I'm led to believe from the comics. He's got 2 starting hand cards, so we'll just shuffle him up. We'll draw 1 plus his 2 starting hand cards. So his regular card here is a bit of both. Then he's got Pheromone Control. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, if you start a villain turn alone in a location with a henchman, attach a stun token on them. Well, that's useless in this game because we don't have any henchmen. And we've got the healing factor, so as long as this card is face up in the storyline, at the end of each villain turn, if you have less than 3 cards in your hand, you may draw 1 card. Well, there you go. So that's what he's bringing to the party. Now, I've just realised I've got him going third there, but I think we should probably pop. Oh, we've got to get the starting hand card there. Speaking of Wolverine, well, we've got Logan here. I thought this is probably the best one to use because he kind of looks like, you know, Dad Wolverine here in his dad jacket. So we've got Logan, but we'll have him going third because I think, you know, the. Oh no, hold on, no. That's what I was saying. The sons were going to go first, wasn't I? Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Let's do that. All right. Yeah, the dads are like, you know. You go first, son. All right, so let's do this. Shuffle. I think we need to draw 2, don't we? All right, so let's have a look. What's he got? He's got a move and a heroic. Wow, okay, lots of heroics to start with. Okay, and then we've got a withstanding the pain. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, you may ignore 1 damage during each villain turn. Okay, so it's not quite the healing factor one, is it? It's sort of like a different, it's like a preemptive block one. Okay, so there we go. All right, well, I think we've shown everything off there. We can probably get down to the table and see how much damage this planet's going to do to us. All right, well, let's go. Happy Father's Day. Let's have a look. All right, well, we've got the Living Planet deck here. So let's see what he's up to first round. I'm assuming we're supposed to start in the same location as well. It doesn't say anything about that. There's no villain starting spot, so I guess we start where we want. Now, this is targeting. So this is one of these target ones. So targeting the acid fields. Where are the acid fields? That's up here. Okay. So, all right. Deal 1 damage to each hero in that location. Then there's a BAM. The BAM says add a crisis token in this location. Alright, that's 1 in the acid fields. Then, crisis token in this location, then add a thug to this and both adjacent locations. And this is problematic because now we've got 1, and we've got 2, and we've got 3. But the problem is, this then after the BAM also has placement. So now we're going to be putting, I don't think I've got enough thug tokens for this. Luckily I've got the other plastic ones, but so there's going to be 2 here, and 2 over here, which is going to cause 3 overflows. And 3 overflows put a crisis token in all locations. So now, well, what did we say? We said that this wasn't going to be. We said that, you know, 6 was a lot of crisis tokens to be putting out, but that they wouldn't take too long to fill up. And well, look at this. Now we've got 1, 2, 3. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. Yikes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh boy. Okay, now how do we lose? If all locations have that many. Alright. Yikes. Well, that is not great. And I don't believe any of our characters are good at removing crisis tokens. That would be good, wouldn't it? Okay. Well, let's just get stuck in then, shall we? We'll draw a card for Star-Lord. He's got himself a move and a heroic. Now, if we end in these, if we end here, that's going to put a crisis token in this and both adjacent locations. So we're probably not ready to do that. We probably want to get cracking on building a blueprint, but we also want to be attacking these thugs. This is just going to keep happening, isn't it? Boy, oh boy. Well then, maybe we need to give someone who can do some damage some movement to get where they need to go. So we might play, say, a move and a star. We might stay where we are. Let's put the star on this spot here. Then we can end our turn. Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go that we can do some... Well, the acid field has already been attacked, right? So maybe that's going to be safe from getting banned. And maybe we want to be putting a token down there or something. I just don't know that we're going to get... Are we going to get 3 of these in this round? What have we got? We could put 1 more down. Can't do anything more with him though. And then, so that would be 1. And then Dakan would need to have 2, and he doesn't look like he's going to have 2. So I don't know that we're going to... Unfortunately, I'd love to be able to get 1 down, but we might have to just... Well... Let's move over here anyway, just so we've got a bit of agency over here. Yeah. Okay, that's what Star-Lord's going to do. I don't know if that's a good move or not, but that's my plan. Now, Yondu's drawn himself a move and a punch. I've got a feeling this might be good just using this now, because we know that there's thugs in every location, right? So starting from your location and going clockwise, defeat a thug in each location. Well, that's not too bad. I mean, that could clear a lot. I wouldn't mind clearing a couple, because if he's dropping that many, we sort of want to like maybe focus on a spot and have it like completely fill up, or empty out. But I don't know, this seems pretty good. So let's use the arrow. We can still move and put a heroic down. So let's put the heroic down here. Okay, working on that blueprint. And then let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, now I'm also hoping, I'm guessing, that I can sort of do these however I like, right? So I can probably go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have it hang around on here and then fill this up and then be able to tip those over at the same time maybe. So that might be handy, but we just knocked out 6, so that's pretty powerful. Alright. But these places are still pretty full, aren't they, even after that? So Yondu could go over and team up with Quill over here, maybe. Now this says whenever a hero Well, I'm not ending our turn here anyway, but when a hero... Oh, now hold on. This is interesting. It says, when a hero punches a thug in this location, they take 1 damage. Now, that's not an end of turn effect. That's sort of like an ongoing effect, isn't it? When a hero punches a thug in this location, they take a damage. Or is that saying, as an end of turn effect, if you've punched a thug in this location, you take a damage? Because otherwise that should be up the top here, shouldn't it? But either way, if we've triggered the end of turn effect here, this doesn't trigger now when we land here. The other thing too is I'm wondering, like, can we attack this spot from adjacent spots? Because it says when a hero attacks a thug in this location, they take a damage. So if it was supposed to be happening, you know, as soon as you do any damage, you take to a thug, you take a damage. Could you prevent that by doing that here? Because thematically it's the acid field, so it should only be splashing here, but yeah, I'm assuming when it says when a hero damages a thug in this location, it doesn't mean damages a thug in this location in terms of the thug. It means like the hero being in there doing the damage is what's causing you to get damaged yourself. Anyway, I'm probably reading way too much into it. I'm going to go there and I'm not going to take any damage, even if I'm supposed to. Alright, let's have a look at deck N. Alright, so I've got 3 cards. Let's draw another one. He's drawn himself a move and a punch. Right. So. Okay. Unfortunately, not giving Daken any movement has presented us with a conundrum. Because now if we want to play our healing card, it's got a punch and we can't use it on anything good. If we want to play our heroic card and work on the blueprint, that is not going to do much because we can't move and the punch would go to waste. You know what I've also realised is that we were thinking, oh yeah, I'll come over here and I'll drop the thing on this location, but I've got to clear all those thugs, don't I? Okay, so we could put a thing down on this one, or do I just move myself? Do I waste this punch and just get the heroic happening? Or do I waste this punch and get the healing factor happening? Let's go with let's get the heroic happening. I think we've got to get this happening as quick as possible. Because I don't think we have a lot of heroics, so I think we've got to use them when we can. So Daken is going to just play that. He's going to waste his punch. Now where's he going to end up? He doesn't necessarily need to be here for Star-Lord to be able to take advantage of that. Yeah. I mean, I could be playing, say, a move and a punch instead this turn and doing that, but I think I want Star-Lord. Right. What do I want Star-Lord to do? Maybe I don't, because we're not in a position, even if I play that heroic thing now, that's not necessarily going to help. Add a crisis token to this. If I end my turn here though, that's not helping. Oh, there's some kookaburras laughing. Is the camera, is the audio picking that up? Oh boy, I don't know what to do here. Well, let's do it. The punch will come in handy for whoever's next anyway. So there we go. We'll put the star down. Yeah, let's not overthink it. All right. And with that, I think it is. Unfortunately, we're going to stay here though, just so we can sort of cover a few different areas here. I think. Let's see what Ego is up to. All right. He has. Oh man, I am everywhere. He adds a thug everywhere. Okay. So he doesn't target anyone, but he's going to fill everything back up again. Oh man, that makes it hard to drop these. Blueprints, doesn't it? Well, that's the end. So I think I've put one here, 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 here. I'm going to put two more out. Here we go. So 1 and 2. Okay. So no overflows, no BAMs, so no more crisis tokens go down. No one ended their turn. Bad spot there. Okay, so that's that one. We are back to Logan. Oh, now I was thinking Star-Lord was going to go, well, didn't I? But it's actually going to be Logan. Alright, Mr. Logan. Well, what are you going to do, buddy? Well, you actually have... Oh, interesting. Logan actually has a star. Well, this is very interesting, isn't it? Logan has a star here. So he could move, place a star, and do a punch. Possibly get another star happening as well. But if I just play this one instead, this would mean I could ignore damage each villain turn. And that would allow me to sort of maybe negate some of these things where I'm taking damage. Yeah. Oh no, each villain turn. Okay, no, that's not going to help. Because the chances of getting hit by a villain card aren't super high. So I don't really think I need to worry too much about this healing stuff. Maybe that's a... I don't know, maybe there's more damage coming my way with other things that I'm not aware of, but maybe that's not so bad. Maybe I just focus on getting some more stars happening. So I think I'm going to do that. So here's what we'll do. Logan is going to step in, do the punch. That is going to clear that location. Then he's got a heroic, so he'll spend a heroic. In order to build a disruptor, all symbols on the blueprint card must be there. If there are no thugs in the location, a hero can remove all heroics from the blueprint card to place a disruptor in that location. So we've cleared this. We've got ourselves a movement token for Logan. Okay. We clear all of these. That's handy, sort of. And these get cleared, and then we can use the last one, last heroic, to place one more down, so we're sort of on to the next. And now we don't have to worry about the end of turn effect in this spot here. Okay, and we've got one threat cleared there. Alright, so now it is Yondu's turn. No, it is Star-Lord's turn. Star-Lord, alright. Oh, he's got two heroics. Oh. Oh no, this is okay. Because what he can do... Oh, is this worthwhile doing it now? Because if I play that... Who's up next? Yondu. Where are you, Yondu? What does Yondu have? He's got 2 punches. So if I play the double star, I can have this cleared already, ready to go. But then, unless Yondu can do enough damage, either say, because he's got to get all the way over here now, doesn't he? He's not going to be able to take out 4 of them. He's not going to be able to get over there, and there's 3 over here anyway. The fact that I'm giving Yondu 2 heroics is going to be a bit wasteful, because then I'm not going to be able to clear this to put another card down, and then the double stars are going to go to waste because I'm not going to be able to put them on here, because this will already be sort of sitting full. So that's not great. So essentially I shouldn't be doing that. What I should be doing is putting so Yondu doesn't have a lot of those. So I guess I should be putting a now the other thing we have to remember is we want to meet back here at the end, so we need to be sort of heading back this way, don't we? Right. Because if we can't all get back by the end, we can't win. We might run out of movement. So maybe we don't play the movement card at the moment. I play a single heroic. That puts 1 out. Where would I end? If I stay here, I'm not taking any damage. If I end here, I'm adding civilians, causing an overflow. If I end here, not a problem. If I end here, I'd take a damage. Maybe I just got to sort of suck it up and take some damage to work on this. The other thing I could do is slowly build that up. So place the punch. So Yondu. Would really like to. I guess we're going to have to deal with this, aren't we? I'd like to be able to put the thing down so we're not taking damage for damaging them, but yeah. The other thing is I'm still not sure how this works. Like, can I punch him, jump out of the location, then I'm not triggering that end of turn effect? I'm just not sure what the... I mean, if I jump in here, I'm going to be taking damage though, aren't I? What's Yondu got? He's got 1, 2... Who would be going after that? Deccan. Sort of need them to be smashing these locations a bit more, don't we? How do we get over here? Are we going to be able to have any way to get that done? Oh, this is a tricky puzzle. You guys have come up with a good puzzle here. So if we give Oh man. I go move and heroic. Ugh, man, I feel bad about using these movements, but maybe we can get some more movements from the cards and stuff. Logan's got some stuff, so maybe Logan sort of travels around and gets that done or something. Alright. Let's have a think about this. So, Logan is going to put... No, Star-Lord's going to put these two down. He's going to head... he might just stay there, actually. Maybe he'll stay there. Because he doesn't need to move because he's only used stars. Then Yondu's going to draw. He's going to use we've got enough here. Let's see, if I did this, Yondu could go 1, 2, put the final star down, do 1 punch, and then Daken could move in and clear that by, you'd have 1 punch, so we'd have dropped 1, and then Daken could punch and punch, and he'd be able to take out the next 2. As long as no extra thugs get put in there, which could happen, but then maybe Daken will get like a double punch or something. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to move twice. I'm going to punch once in this location. I'm going to put the last star on the card. I'm going to put that thug there. Then unfortunately though, we have some sort of an effect happening here. Add crisis tokens to this and both adjacent locations. Yikes. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then disruptor. No, not disruptor, sorry. Master plan card. Okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay. What's he up to? I don't like it. As long as this card, I am ego, as long as this card is face up in the storyline, at the end of each villain turn, add a crisis token to every location. Oh my goodness. Alright, well that, is that game over? Like that's like a clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, now that this one's starting up again, we know we've got like 6 turns. 6 villain turns, that is. Uh-oh. That is not good. Alright, we've got to get this done. Okay. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay. Quick. How do we get this done? Daken. Alright, so you're going to draw a card. Oh, he's got a double wild. Okay. Double wild. Is that what we need? Or do we need that for later? Because what does he need now? He just needs... I suppose if we use the double wilds now, we can put stars on and do all that sort of stuff. Or maybe we can just do a bunch of punching. Yeah, maybe we save that because... What do we need to do? We've already got the move we need to get in there. So we could just punch. I suppose I don't need to spend this move and punch. I just need 1 punch I could do the healing factor. The wilds could just be used for punching. Who's coming up next? Logan. What's Logan going to do? He needs to get in here maybe and do as much as he can. And that's a lot of guys there, so maybe the double wilds would be good for that actually. Yeah, maybe we will. Alright, let's do that. Okay. So Dakan is going to move in. He's going to punch once, twice. Okay. Oh, sorry, I've got to put these over here. I don't want to put him under pressure yet. Once, twice. Then I'm going to clear this. So I've moved in, punched twice, clear this. I'm going to put one back on. And I'm going to put one of these down and we get another punch. So Dakan gets a punch token. Alright, there we go. We can use that to start punching these guys. So we cleared all of these guys out. These get removed and we got that punch token. Okay. Right. Okay, and that's another threat cleared. Alright, so now we've got these two done. Alright, and we've got one on the way from that last wild. Alright, so Logan's going to draw a card. We might save the movement if we don't need to use it. What have we got here? Did Logan take a damage? I don't think so. So am I supposed to draw? I think I'm supposed to draw another one. Yep. Did I already draw one just now? I don't remember moving the movement token. What would he have taken a damage from? Move that one. He did a bam in the acid fields. I am ego. I stepped in here, but I think I put that down, so I didn't have to worry about the damage here. So I think I'm supposed to draw a card. Yep. All right. And I've drawn fighting experience. All right. Well, that's pretty cool. So I get to punch, draw a card, punch. Yep. Okay. That could be handy for like surviving over here, sort of thing. Add a civilian to this in opposite location. How do I do as much damage in here as possible, whilst also getting heroics and stuff happening? So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that I'd actually need to spend one for. Although I could use this for moving, couldn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw a card. Step in pain. That wouldn't get it done though, would it? Yondu's all the way over there. Well, what if we played this? One move, 2 punches. We'd have 2 stars. We'd have one move, 2 punches, 1 star. And then Star-Lord would need like 3, so he'd have like, so he didn't have enough to do that, but he wouldn't have enough punches. Yeah, I just don't think it's going to happen with that one. Alright, let's just do this, I think. Let's go in and we'll step in. We'll do, so that's 1, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3 punches. 1, 2, 3. And then we will draw a card. And I wonder, should we do should we do one more punch? And use the movement token as movement. I think we will. Let's spend that movement token. Let's punch once more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and movement token, yep. Okay. But then, at the end of the turn, I've got to put a thug here and a thug here, which is a shame. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we've got enough to get this done. Oh, Star-Lord's got 2 movement there. I'll save that. Save that for when we need to get out of here. I think we may as well just... Oh no. Just realised we're not going to have enough punches. Alright, we might just have to... Alright, let's do that. Let's get some heroics happening. 1, 2... let's punch in. Do we do it? Punch in this location. We're going to take a damage for doing it. Ugh. Yeah, alright. Here we go. Yep. Then that's all we can do. Then he gets another turn. That's not great. It's a bit slow with the progress. So targeting the landing pod. Ooh, lucky. Alright, then he's going to put 1, 2. Oh no, hold on. 1, and then 1, and 1. And he puts out 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And unfortunately, we've got an overflow, which puts another one of these out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Okay. Oh no, hold on. I was putting 2 out in every spot. I didn't really. Oh yeah, that was 2 in every spot. But this would actually be only 1 in this spot. But that's still, hold on, so you put 1 there. I think that's 1 less there, but I forgot to put 1 in here. This is where the overflow was going to be anyway. I don't think there's supposed to be an extra 1 here. There's 1, and then 1, 2. Oh no, 1 came out from there, and then 1 came out from there. Yeah, so actually I think there's supposed to be another 1 here. Not sure. Wow. Hold on. 1 from there, 1 from there, 1 from... Oh no, yeah, okay. Yeah. Only 1 there. Okay. Oof. Alright, at least we didn't get hit, I guess, damage-wise, but still. Alright, Yondu. Well, Yondu, we've got this ready to go. But we're going to waste that double star now because there's not, unless there's something... Oh, here we go. Okay. Double wilds. Right. what can we do here? Just put the double wilds down, just gone for it. I don't know if that's actually going to help us, but does that get something done here? Okay, so we need one heroic. No, it still doesn't get it done. There's 3 here. I still can't put anything down even this turn, even if I use the double wilds. But I need the double wilds to move because I don't actually have any movement otherwise. So Yondu's kind of stuck. I'm gonna have to use the double wilds. Alright, what are we gonna do? I reckon we're gonna have to come back here. Alright, let's go here. Place 1 star down, it's a bit of a waste. So 1 move, 1 star, 1 punch. And yeah, 1 punch, and then I would have to take a damage for ending here, or if I step in here and do the damage in here, no harm, no foul. Plus then Daken could maybe move in and place the thing in here, which is not really where I want to be placing it though. No, I think I'm going to go here and do the punch there. I'll take the damage. Alright, we'll lose a single punch. Alright, Daken. Alright, here we go. He is going to draw a card. Ooh, move to any location with a henchman or villain and then punch there. Alright, that's not that handy. So essentially this is just a single punch. Okay. Bummer. Well, let's use... Should we use this one? What will this do for us? Step in, because we've got this ready to go now. Step in, do 3 punches. Clear it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get rid of this one. So we'll step in with the movement. We will do 1, 2, and spend the movement, the punch token to clear these 3. Now the problem with this is we're now going to be under pressure, but it was going to happen eventually, right? Okay, so that's now, both of those are taken care of. There we go. Got a nice bank of thugs now we can play with though. Alright, they were getting a bit scarce there. So these 2 are completed. Alright. So we're under pressure, but that does allow us to flip this, or trigger this, and again we'll put 1 back on because we've got 1 left here with the wild. Then we will put the disruptor down. That's going to give us a heroic token for Daken. Okay, there we go, buddy. I don't know, man. I guess you may as well put that down, I guess. Because it doesn't happen at the end of the turn, does it? He gets it straight away, so we may as well do it. Okay. And these get cleared. So that's not bad. At least we cleared those. Oh, now hold on a second, though. I didn't put a thing out. So that got cleared there. There would have been an extra one there, but okay, so there should be 1 here, should be 1 here, should be 1 here, here. Here? Yep. Okay. Because we just cleared that one. Yep. Apologies, guys. I did miss that. Yep. All right. So now, speaking of bad guy's turn, it's going to be their turn again. So what have we got? We've got to deal with these two. We've got to get back here and deal with this. All right. So we have Ego is, what's he saying? I'm Ego. I'm doing something bad. Remove all tokens. Oh no, that's a bummer. Oh, we wasted that token. At least it wasn't on full. Oh, I cannot be stopped. What a jerk. Oh, that's a waste. Alright, because we probably could have got something done then. Alright, well, let's do it. Logan's been given a move and a punch. Well, let's put some blueprints down and do some things. Let's punch. Let's put a star down. Let's punch twice in this location. Not that we can add that to anything now. And step in here maybe. Does he want to go this way or does he want to come this way? Do we all need to be here? Maybe he starts moving his way back this way. Yeah, maybe I'll start coming back with him. Alright, so move. 2 punches, put a star down. Alright, then Star-Lord is going to... he needs some movement, doesn't he, to get in there and do his thingy, but that's not going to help. Alright, so drawn a wild. What are we going to do? Well, I guess Yondu. What's Yondu got? Well, you know what? If I do this, that gives Yondu the ability to go 1, do 2 punches there. Yeah, maybe. So maybe Star-Lord does that. Then Yondu can go in here and double punch, and hopefully will the stars be up by then? Yeah, okay. Oh. Don't know that I want to do that, but I can step back this way. Yeah, let's step back this way. So I'll do, sorry guys, I'm just trying to think. If I step back, if I go, I sort of want to be here so I can work on this, right? But by the same time, if I land here, I'm putting more things out. So, but if these guys keep coming around, maybe they can deal with it. Yeah, I don't know. So, and Logan's nearby. So maybe Star-Lord does a single punch and puts 2 stars out on here. And then hopefully Yondu can then come in, do 2 punches and a star. Oh no, he's not going to be able to do the star because he's using it to move. Do I do 2 stars then? And not punch as many? Maybe I... Is it 2 stars? Is that where I was up to? Now I'm like, oh, did I have enough? They got cleared. Logan put 1 out. And then Star-Lord put 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, maybe that's it. So if he's put 2 out, then he can't move. He's got to stay there. And if he's punching, I don't know what I was thinking there, sorry guys. Getting all sorts of confused. He's got to take another hit then, I guess. He just plays that. Double movement's not going to be super helpful. Oh, if he's getting out of there though. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we keep the double movement around. Okay, so he stays there, takes the hit. So he's done 1 punch in there, has he? Now I'm totally confused how many guys I actually punched there. Ah, boy. I think I punched someone there. Was I supposed to take 1 more? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, because I was leaving Yondu with 2, wasn't I? When I was thinking of doing 2 punches, so... Or was I leaving him with 2 if I punch 1 of them? I'm not sure if this was full or not. I think it might have been. Did it fill up again? What would have happened? That didn't get filled up with that. No, I'm pretty sure someone punched this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone punched that. I think maybe I'm supposed to punch 1 more guy. Apologies if that's not correct. But I think it was filled up because it overflowed, right? But then I think someone did a damage here. And like got them, I think it might have even been Star-Lord like took a damage, or maybe Yondu took a damage for being in there and punching. And then I don't see where else it would have filled up again from. Alright, so I think that's right. Okay, now before Yondu gets a turn, it is going to be Ego's turn. Alright, this is tricky. Again, so different, right? So different to your regular Marvel United. The main hall. Oh no, Logan gets hit. Alright, so he's going to take a damage. Let's just lose this single movement. Then there's a BAM, so we get, is it, what goes down here? Crisis token. Now, I wonder, was there another effect where someone got banned and I didn't put enough crisis tokens out? So 1, 2, 2, 3. And the other thing is, I'm pretty sure, I'm going to run out of crisis tokens here in a second. I'm pretty sure I missed putting crisis tokens out for this one as well. Yep, so I think I've got to put 2 in every one. So 2. Yeah, I'm going to run out of, I don't have enough. 1, 2, so that's 2 there, 2 here, 2 here. Let's just put KO things, right? 2 here, 2 here, Do I put 2 here? I think so. Oh, I've got 1, 2. Oh boy. Then in the main hall, so we've put the things out. I think I've got to put. So we've got. Oh no, more overflow. 1, 2. Because this is gonna. I think there's gonna be. I don't think I've put these out yet. So this goes down. One goes down for this. Then another one goes down for this, or vice versa. It should happen first. These 2 overflow. So we've got 2 more in every location. Oh man, I'm gonna run out of these too. 1, 2. Uh-oh. 1, 2. 1, 2. Uh-oh. 1. 1, 2. I think I've got to put more out here. 1, 2. I think I've put them here. Maybe here. 1, 2. Now, hold on. There's definitely 6 in most spaces except this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh goodness. Oh no, we've got to clear something here, otherwise we're going to run out of time, aren't we? Oh, it's all bad. It's all bad. None of it's good. Yeah, this is. I think we're going to run out of time here, but let's have a look. It is Yondu's turn. Speaking of hopefully not running out of time, Yondu. So Yondu has a double. So he can move in and do a double. 1, do a double. Yeah. And then we'd still need 1 more star. So that's one option. Or those guys there. If he stars instead, he could move in do a star instead. Put a star down. Do 1 punch. Instead. Move star. Do 1 punch, yeah, 1 punch. You take a damage though. But then Dakin could come in. And punch. Let's just put this here. He could do the punch he needs, and then that would complete that one, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's do that. So Yondu's going to step in. He could step in, put the star down and like step away. Or step away this way. But then Dakin wouldn't have the punches. Unless he draws a punch, like a double punch. But we'd have to hope that he gets a double punch, and that's not something I'm willing to risk. So he's going to take, he's going to walk in, place a star down, take a hit, he has to lose one of these double punches. That's where this guy goes, he gets one hit there. then Daken is going to step in with this movement. Oh, hold on, we've got to draw a card for Daken as well. Oh man, there he goes. He did get the double punch. We could have done. Oh well. That's a shame. Would have liked Yondu to be a bit further away there. Unpreventable. So he's going to punch in his location twice. Don't need to punch twice now, do I? So I could put the healing factor in. Yeah, let's do the healing factor. Alright, healing factor. So he's going to step in, heal, put his healing factor down, and that is then going to... he's going to punch this last one here. Then we're going to clear all of these, thankfully. My goodness. Where did these come from? Okay. Okay. Boy. Alright. Clear this one. And 1, 2, 3. This is now 4. So the good news about that is... Hold on a second. 1, 2... Wait. What do we get? Which ones? Have we only done 3 of these? Maybe we've only done 3. Oh wow, we've only done 3? Oh yeah, that's right, yeah, because this one's going to be the 4th one, yeah, okay, alright. We get another heroic, another star. So that, who does that go to? That goes to Daken again. Daken, good, okay. You can put that straight back down on here. And I think he's actually putting 2 out because... yeah, because he stepped in, did the punch. He already had, the star was already completed from Yondu, so he can now put that star out on the card, and then he's gained that from there. That's fine. Yep, so he's good. Now the other thing about that is, there should be, oh, this one should be, that's right, I was like, well, why is there not another one of these things here? So that goes there, and that's going to complete that mission, which means I believe everyone gets to heal. So 1 card, 1 card, 1 card, thank goodness, and 1 card. There we go. Alrighty then. Okay. Now. Oh no. Okay. Now we've just got to get back here real quick. Okay. So, speaking of getting back real quick, let's do it. Who is up next? It is Ego. Ego's like, nope, you lose. Alright. What's he going to do? He is going to target the day planes. Day planes are over here. Not too bad. We get a bit of these guys. So crisis token in that location, and each one, then add a thingy. So 1, 2, 3, and then we get crisis token. 1, 2, 3, and then we get 1, 2, 2, overflow, and 1. So there's 1 overflow, so we get 1 more crisis token. Oh, and of course we get another crisis token everywhere, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1 everywhere. Oh, no. 1. Let's just put these out. Okay, so that was 1 there, 1, 1, 1, 1, I think. I don't know. All right, that extra 1 there was for the that whatever that one is. I am Ego. He just gets 1 every turn. Okay. Oof. Okay, this one's already on 3 and we just cleared it. Okay. Who's up next? After Daken is Logan. And everyone's stuck over here. Oh man. Alright, we've got to Book it. All right. So Logan, you need to get in there and start clearing stuff. And if the problem is we stay here, if we stop here and clear it, then yeah, maybe we don't step in there until we can clear it. So maybe the name of the game here, I think I'm supposed to just draw a card because I think I was already on. And I don't even know if I drew another. I think I should be on maybe more health than this as well with Logan, but anyway. Because I drew a card with his fighting experience, or I was supposed to draw a card there for completing the mission, and I don't believe Logan's been damaged yet, so he should be a bit higher, I think. So there we go. Alright, anyway. He's got a wild. He's got punch and a star. So let's see. Well, we definitely want to get maybe a star happening. Who's going next? It's going to be Star-Lord. Star-Lord can gain a thingy. Oh no, he can give one to another hero. Ah, okay, so Star-Lord can maybe use his double movement just to get the heck out of there soon. He's going to be able to put a star down. He's going to be able to give a punch to someone. Maybe Yondu. Yondu's got he can turn thugs into civilians, or civilians into thugs. Not super helpful here. So what have we got? We've got a punch here. Well, let's get ready for this. So let's like punch twice with Logan in this location, just to stop overflows and things like that happening. I'd love to do some more punching in here, but I don't want to... see, I wanted to... Oh, I've got the wild. I do have the wild. I wanted to... I did want to... put a star towards this so that maybe Yondu or someone can come in and do the punching and then have that ready to go. But if I do that... So... Star and just do a single punch. He's only one spot away, he doesn't need to move that much. The only thing would be for clearing this off quickly, but I think I'll just punch there. Alright. Alright, Logan has done that. Star-Lord. Alright, so... Oh, well, Star-Lord's got to draw a card, doesn't he? Alright, so Star-Lord's got a move and a punch. I think we're going to do this though. We need to... You can do... He can do a move with the one wild. He can use a star, a wild to put the last star down there. And then he can give a... What does Yondu need? Yondu needs a... Yondu's going to get a wild, so he can move and he can double punch. So he's got everything he needs to go to do to get in here next turn. So he can move and double punch. If I give him a punch that way in case Ego drops like a thug or something in there, we're okay. Having another star would be great, or another movement just to get out of there would be good as well. Let's give him a punch just to be safe, and then punches are going to be handy for this down the track anyway. Yondu might be able to come in and help out with that. Okay, so Ego, what are you up to, my friend? Ego's Citadel, so he's putting... Oh, this could be... Yeah, I think we've lost. Because we... No damage over there, but we just didn't get this done quick enough. Because... now we're going to have... 3 overflow. 1, 2, 3... And the, and this one here, remove all tokens from the, no, not that one, this one here, I am Ego. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, at the end of the villain turn, add 1 crisis token to each location. Yeah, I just don't think... yeah. That's going to happen, isn't it? I don't think we can stop that. That's because we get crisis token in these 3 spots. That's not, like, we're not really worried about that. The one with the least crisis tokens is this one. This is the one that's going to cost us. So these guys get their things, there's crisis tokens, but then there's going to be a thug put in each spot, and then thugs, extra thugs in every spot, and that's what costs us. Yeah. Because then we get the 1, 2, 3, and that's 6 anyway. 1, 2, 3, yeah, that'd be 6, and then there'd even be a 7th one with that. So, well, there you go. We weren't really. I was going to say we were close, but we weren't really close. We were 2 disruptors away. We had to get all the way back here and take those guys out, and that was just really tough. I'll tell you what. I mean, I don't know that we necessarily had the best team. It wasn't too bad a team, actually. They definitely had a lot of ability to take out thugs and stuff, but I think we probably didn't play very smart with the puzzle of which locations to target first and all that sort of stuff, and maybe being a bit too gun-shy with our health, not taking damage. We should have just worked on these a bit quicker or something like that. But really what hurt us was this thing coming out so early, so that it just was triggering like another crisis like every turn, just put us under so much pressure sort of thing. I think that really hurt us coming out early sort of thing. So, but there you go. What a really interesting and different villain, you know, like it's like no actual villain to speak to, like hunt down or anything like that, but it was the locations that become like an even bigger sort of puzzle than normal. And crazy with the amount of crisis tokens and things that they put down. So hopefully I didn't mess up the rules there in terms of like I was showing how they're supposed to work. I think I was getting that right. I do think I probably messed up maybe once or twice, like, oh, you know, was I supposed to have taken out 1 extra thug or 1 less or something like that, and things like that. But hopefully that, you know, gave a pretty good sense of how it works. So definitely a challenge. Oh man, I'm so close there, I think, because we had these down. I'm wondering if there was a better play. I think this was supposed to be, oh yeah. Wondering if there was a better play, like if I could have got this completed in that round. I don't think I could have. So yeah, interesting. Apologies, the cat's going in the thing there. Oh, Yondu had the extra punch here too, didn't? Oh no, we gave him the punch. That's right. We were setting him up for the next turn. So yeah, so we would have been able to come in. We would have cleared this one, and that would have given us a little bit more time as well to get back here. But yeah, would we have had it? I don't know. We had the extra movement from from Star-Lord there, so we were sort of banking on being able to get back there, but would we have been able to get them all back in time, clear this off, clear that threat, and be able to sort of get out there? I don't know, but yeah, well, lots of fun. Thank you very much to Derek and Steve for the very creative villain. Eager to give him another whirl and see if I can take him down. But yeah, it wasn't to be. So yeah, next game, I think we're looking at Annihilus is the next one on the list there. Like I've been saying the last couple of videos, that was the other one that I'd had a request for. Apart from that, I don't think I think that's all the requests I've had now. So if there is anything else you want to see after Annihilus, let us know. So we'll do Annihilus and then jump back into the Homebrew world and back and forth there. So yeah, that's what we've got coming up next. Probably Annihilus will be next week, I would say. Things go according to plan, but hopefully you enjoyed this little bonus bonus homebrew, and you know, hopefully that's inspired some of you to try out some homebrew stuff yourself. Check out the Marvel United Discord. There's a big community there of really helpful folks that love sort of supporting each other and giving each other good advice and play testing notes and all that sort of stuff as well. And if you're eager to try any of this homebrew stuff, I know a lot of the homebrewers do post up their stuff in the CMON United Fanatics Facebook page, but also if you check out the Marvel United wiki, I think it's still called Marvel United Wiki at this stage. I'm not sure if they've sort of adapted it to CMON as well, but definitely a big homebrew section in there, and lots of great designs to check out as well, so make sure you check that stuff out. And I'm really excited to show you what new designs there are out there and great things coming up and that sort of thing as well, but also really excited to dive into all the multiverse stuff that I haven't seen yet. So yeah, lots to come. So yeah, anyway, well, thank you guys, and Maple Monkey out. See ya. Oh, and happy Father's Day. See you guys.